Okay, so this past like 2 weeks ago in culinary, we made pad thai, and I really liked it, and I wanted to make a healthier version. So today I'm gonna be doing that. A lot of my stuff is up for like changing because I went to the store, and because of the whole COVID thing, some of the stuff that I would normally get, like there was no fish sauce, there was no sesame oil, stuff like that. You can substitute it as you'd like. The main change I'm going to be making between normal pad thai and this healthier version of pad thai is that I'm going to be using spiralized zucchini instead of rice noodles. And I'm buying prepackaged frozen spiralized zucchini because doing it yourself, I noticed that it cooks down a lot, so or more so than it does when you buy it pre-made, but you can spiralize it yourself if you'd like to. Also, because I could not find fish sauce, the sauce I'm going to be making is just going to be more like some typical sweet sour sauce. It's not going to be what you'd normally make. You can just make whatever is fit to your diet. Let's get to it. Here is my spiralized zucchini. I'm going to start by just steaming it in the bag in the microwave. I'm setting it up, steaming it in the bag like this. I'm going to cook it at 7 minutes. Here's the pan I'm going to be doing the sauteing the chicken in. So I'm going to pour in some vegetable oil. You can also use sesame oil or peanut butter, or peanut oil or any other light oil for the sake of health. And I'm going to get that heating up on medium. I have these 2 chicken breasts. Just dice them into pieces that are about the size of like your pinky would be a good size. That's what I'm going to do. Obviously, there's many ways to do it, but I split them into thirds and then just cut them into strips, and then, yeah. It's not that hard. Next, I'm going to be making a small marinade for the chicken to spend some time in before I saute it. So this is going to be 4 tablespoons of cornstarch and 4 tablespoons of lower sodium soy sauce. This will be the main contributing factor of sodium for the whole dish. Here's the mixture. Toss the chicken in to make sure that it's evenly coated. There it is. Now I'll be setting it aside for a little while. It's important to consider the fact that now that we're using zucchini, it's going to be a lot more liquidy. So I'm going to put it into this colander and let it dry out. I might even add some paper towels in here so it dries out some before I put it in. I'm going to let it drain in the sink before I put it in so it doesn't like make my entire dish explode. Now I'm chopping up cabbage and a orange bell pepper into pinky-sized pieces. You can also do any other vegetable that fits your needs. This is just what I picked. So now I'm going to be adding in the chicken. After the chicken sautés some, then I'm going to add my cabbage and peppers. This is how the chicken is looking, so now I'm going to be adding in the pepper and cabbage. While this cooks down, it's going to be time to make the sauce. So in the meantime, I'm going to be making a sweet and sour sauce sort of thing. So I've got a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Instead of doing brown sugar, it's not necessarily healthier, but I'm going to do a lesser amount and a more natural ingredient, which is honey. So I'm going to be doing a 1/4 cup of honey, then a 1/4 cup of ketchup, some cornstarch, and the juice of a lime. Now I've removed this mixture out of this. I'm going to add a little bit more vegetable oil. Then I'm going to do the 2 eggs, and I'm going to dice up this garlic clove and scramble those together and then add that back in. I've got the 2 eggs and the garlic scrambled in, so now I'm going to be adding that back in, and then I'm going to add back the noodles too. Here it is with it all added back in. Next I'm going to be trying my sauce to see if it's even good enough to put in there. I've never actually tried this before, so I tried the sweet and sour sauce, and I think that it's actually pretty good, so I'm going to be putting it into here. So this will be actually missing the fish taste that pad thai normally has, but I guess you can use it. I don't really know much about the nutritional facts, and I was not able to find any at my local store to make this, so there it is. There was my little tutorial for making a healthier version of chicken pad thai. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is going to taste good.